when they did studies on the brain, they can see that when a person starts exercising their willpower, there's another part of the brain that lights up, and it turns out it's I don't want power. A way to think about it is the prefrontal cortex, most people know, was formed from age 19 to 27. And with the prefrontal cortex is 20 billion neurons, fully 20% of our neurons. What it's doing is operationalizing the conditioning that happened from 0 to 7. So let's just say that a person, when they were 5 years old, they experienced their parent having a bad situation with the salesperson. And their parents ranting about it, and they're angry and they're annoyed. And at 5 years old, they lock in that selling is bad. I don't want to be a salesperson. And they don't think about it again. And then the prefrontal cortex forms, and it takes the conditioning from the 5 to 7, as well as the teens, and it sort of sets it up as your personality. This is your model of the world. Well, now the person is 40 years old and they decide they want to learn how to sell, or they need to start selling, or maybe that's their role. And they keep getting this resistance. They don't know where the resistance is coming from. Well, what happens is when we're older, once the prefrontal cortex is formed and we start exercising willpower, the very act of exercising willpower, it's an association, it triggers the I don't want power. Now, it's not because it's trying to get in our way. It's a survival mechanism. It's to keep us safe. The I don't wants from 5 years old are the things that we learned were not positive or not good. So it makes sense. Go back to hunter-gatherer.